is when your heart is not touched by the word of God. Okay? When you see people, for example, when you heard azan, for example, you feel nothing. When you heard azan, you still continue watching movie, for example, you feel nothing. So that is the sign that the heart becomes hard. And the same thing, whenever you listen to people reciting Al-Quran, for example, the heart which is soft is supposed to be touched by it. Okay, you are supposed to like internalize the meaning and so on. But people who are the heart become hard, they always look at the mistake of people. So whenever they listen to the Quran, when people recite Quran, the only thing that they are concerned about is tajweed, for example. You are saying you are reciting this wrong, you are reciting that wrong, blah 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 blah. They don't even care even to understand and listen first. Yeah. So this is actually very, very important. So that's why the first indication of becoming a good Muslim is actually to become a good slave of God. How to be a good slave? You should listen to the master all the time. Okay, in whatever you do. Just like I mentioned before, even in the matters pertaining to the private hygiene, for example, in the toilet, you still have to follow the guidance of God. If you don't do that, then you deserve to accept, to receive the punishment of God. Just imagine, for example, one day you hire a maid. For example, you have a maid, yeah, and then you ask your maid, can you make me a drink? And your maid give excuse, I'm busy. You make it on your own, right? I don't have time to make drinks for you. I mean, will you be happy with that? I asked my student, what will you do? And someone else said, I will kick her. I said, no, don't do that. At least you can fire her, right? That is like the worst thing that you do. Okay? So the same thing that comes to the punishment of God. Okay, if you are not a good slave, then you deserve to get the punishment. And when you get the punishment, there is nothing that you can complain about. You just have to accept the punishment. Okay? So if you have any questions, then we can discuss maybe.
You haven't taught us the etiquettes in the toilet because you keep on mentioning.
Oh, okay. The etiquettes in the toilet. Okay, number one, I mentioned just now. Okay, you have to recite dua before going into the toilet.
That one you don't know.
Oh, you don't know that? The dua. Allahumma inni a'udzubika minal khubuthi wal khaba'ith. Okay? Inshallah, can we like get the dua? Should I write somewhere?
Roman.
Okay.
We have the dua entering the toilet. Yeah, I forgot.
Okay, I will write now. Okay, I will write in the
Roman.
Yeah, the Roman. This one, Allahumma inni a'udzu bika Yes, wal khaba'ith.
This is entering the toilet.
Yes, this is intro. I will explain the meaning first. Okay. So the meaning Allahumma means oh our Lord. Okay, which refers to Allah, right? The name of Allah. Okay, oh our Lord. Allahumma inni. Okay, inni is just in English we call it as indeed. It is like indeed. You know what is indeed, right? Okay. But inni is actually indeed I. This is actually to show the emphasis. Yeah, you want to emphasize. A'udzu bika means I seek protection from you. Yeah. Minal khubuthi from the male devil. Yeah, because the devil also they have genders. Yeah. So khubuthi refers to minal khubuthi. Min is from, and then khubuthi refers to the male devil. Okay. Wa is actually an. Okay. like and Muba'id refers to the female level. Okay, so you want the protection from this level. Okay, I find out that something interesting about our society. Okay, I'm not sure this is applicable to you or not. Okay, but I'm talking about the Malay society particularly. Whenever I give talk and I say, you should always recite Al-Quran, because if you don't recite Quran and then according to the hadith of the Prophet, your house will be very dark spiritually. It will be just like the graveyard. Okay, and the devil will enter your house, because the angel refused to enter the house which is dark. And I noticed that their response was like, okay, inshallah, I will do that. But whenever I change my term, recite the Quran, if you don't recite the Quran, the ghost will enter your house. I use the word hantu in Malay, the word ghost, and they suddenly become interested. They say, okay, which surah we should recite. Okay, so this is like another common misunderstanding that happens. Okay, whenever we speak about devil, about ghosts, and so on, these are the same creatures. Okay, these are the creatures that will come into our house and make our life miserable. Okay, and when we speak about miserable thing, it does not only happen in the form of physical incident. It also can happen in the form of spiritual and also emotional incident. Okay, for example, I remember I did one talk before in Putrajaya. And there was one parent asking me question. Whenever I arrive in my house, whenever I look at the face of my wife, I look at the face of my children, I always feel like I feel angry. I don't know why, but the feeling of anger just comes. It is like I don't like them, I hate them. Okay? And the first question that I asked him, do you recite Quran regularly in your house? And he said no. He said, I don't even know how to recite Quran. So I said, this is what will happen. Okay? Crisis of the marriage crisis always start with emotional incident first. When you start to look at your wife and your children and you start to hate them. And in Al-Quran, Allah teach us one, what we call it, marvelous dua. And this dua is called, what we call it, Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Okay? So the meaning of this dua is that you ask from God, oh God, make our wife and make our children as the apple of my heart. When you look at your wife, for example, when you look at your kids, for example, you are going to love them. Your heart is going to feel like very calm. They become the apple of your heart. You are going to love them. So this is actually the excellent dua that you need to practice. Okay? But in order to know that, you must recite Al-Quran regularly. Okay? So the light of the Quran will actually enter your house. And it is going to be bright. Okay? At least spiritually. Okay? Alright. So when we speak about the adab of toilet, again, whenever you enter the toilet, one of the sunnah is actually to cover it. But at least you put something on the top of your head.
Like a towel.
Yeah, like a towel, for example. Because one of the what we call it activities of the devil in the toilet, whenever you enter, they are going to what we call it, they are going to pee on your head. Right? Which is, they are going to urinate on your head. It's actually not good. Okay? So, you what we call it, you paid a lot of money to use shampoo, good shampoo, and suddenly this creature just, urinate on your head. It's actually not good. So you actually cover them. And that's why in the first place you recite the dua, and after that you cover the head. So in case they still do that, then you have something that, to basically, to protect the head. Okay? And just like I mentioned before, do not stay longer than what you need. Okay? Once you finish your business, just go. And that's why, if you ask me personally, I do not recommend the toilet with bathtub in it. Yeah? Because having bathtub is going to encourage you to stay even longer. I'm talking about Islamic point of view, the Islamic architecture point of view. This is what basically in my university people are talking about this thing. Yeah, all right. And the next one is that if you want to urinate, make sure you don't stand. This is another what we call it culture. Unless you have to. However, there is a section unless you have to. Let's say, for example, you go to the public toilet, the toilet bowl is quite dirty, for example, so you don't have to sit down, okay? You can stand. That's the exception. Okay, and there are many other adab, for example, you cannot sing and so on. Okay, and then for the doa, what we call it, whenever you exit the toilet. Actually, there are many doa of exiting the toilet. Okay, so this is one
Teach
that
us the simplest and the easiest to
easiest to remember. Okay.
remember. Because
Okay, actually this is what I've been doing. Okay, I just recite Alhamdulillah. Yeah. So just recite Alhamdulillah. Okay, which means actually you show your what we call it, you express your gratitude to Allah. Okay, because Allah actually allows you to what we call it, to finish your business in that. Okay, so after that, then it's okay, everything is okay. Yeah, all right. Can I take any other question?
and then we enter with the left foot
Yes.
and we go out with
With the
our
right,
right.
yes.
But sometimes because we are not yet used to it, sometimes you go out with your, so what do we do?
But that happened accidentally, right? So
Yeah.
I think there's no problem. Yeah, yeah, it's forgiven, but you have to make effort actually
Yes, to
to
be
familiarize
conscious.
yourself. So I think the best
I'm cooking again.
so I think the best way of doing that is like putting some kind of poster on the we call it, on the door of the toilet. So each time you want to step in, it will remind you, yeah, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Yes, and anyone else has questions?